Welcome back to another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch. I am, as ever, Stephen Kerrigan. With me is my good friend,
Peter Roccaforte, and we are two pitch artists that learned from the best of the best decades ago to become the best of the best. From the Atlantic City Boardwalk to your local grocery store and big box retailer, we made companies millions of dollars selling products you'd probably roll your eyes at. And now we're searching social media for pitches that make our hearts sing. We want to find products and personalities that'll make you want to buy and make you want to cry. Welcome to another episode of So You Think You Can Pitch.
Microfiber!
Microfiber. We're doing microfiber today?
We're doing microfiber today.
Let's
Surprise.
go. It picks up 99% of all germs and bacteria using nothing but water.
This is what hospitals and professional cleaning services use these every day to make smarter, safer, and more eco-friendly cleaning solutions. You don't throw these are not disposable. You don't throw them away. One quick rinse in the washing machine, and these are back to go. Good to go.
Good for 200 washes. You're going to use them for years and years.
These are what we call heirloom cleaning products. Pass these down to your kids. Oh, Peter, welcome back. Welcome back. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm excited for microfiber. I still got mine.
I still have a couple of mine for sure. From oh, there he goes. Yeah, we'll just leave his side of the dead air. That's totally
Look at this right here.
Audio. There it is.
Yeah, go ahead. Run your finger down the side. You feel those star-shaped fibers pulling on your finger? That's the microfiber doing the work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I use it for cleaning everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitchens, bathrooms, bikes. Basically
I have mine color-coded so that way I have the ones for the bathroom, I have the ones for the kitchen and things like that, so I don't.
Yep, same here.
Gray
green is bathroom, blue is miscellaneous.
Okay, all right. Absolutely. Yeah, I've found them, even if I'm just like want to use it for dusting, I found this out too. Like you can push them into the little inserts on like a Swiffer or something like that. If you want to like get out of those hide-to-read places, you can just use them for those too.
Or you just get the microfiber mop. You don't have a mop?
I don't have the microfiber mop anymore. Because I forget why.
How?
I forget why. Oh, you still have your microfiber mop?
I have a stack of microfiber mop heads that's got to be like as tall as me, like this tall or more. I can't show you with the screen. I could stack this whole screen twice.
Do you know why I don't have the microfiber mop anymore? It's because I have spin mops now. I am obsessed with the spin mop. Absolutely.
All right.
But no, it's a great product. These things they hit the market. I think actually we were like definitely one of the first, I would say, because I didn't see them around.
Well, in stores. Swedish designed. I mean, they were doing
it. Those Swedes, man.
First IKEA. They know how to clean.
It's a very clean country. I would have said Sweden or Japan would have expected these to come out of. Yeah, so we have some pitches lined up. We'll definitely get to that. What do you have a standout moment when you were pitching microfibers that jumps to mind that you feel encapsulates?
Yeah, I think for me the key to microfiber was being surrounded by all the different types of cleaners that people use.
How do you mean? Like spray cleaners?
Like when we were live, you would take from behind the stage like the two big jugs full of like all the cleaning solutions, like the Windex and the Fabuloso and stuff, and you'd like put it down. And then like I used to like take a knee at it and be like, this is all the money you guys are spending on this. Like right? So like these are chemicals, and you're choosing to take all of these dangerous, hazardous chemicals and put them on your floor where your kids play, where your pets walk.
Yeah.
And then, you'd be like, you can just use natural cleaners or even water.
Natural cleaners, water.
And the microfiber can do all the work. And what's funny is, like 10 years ago, people didn't really care as much about like natural cleaners, eco-friendly. But I feel like right now, microfiber should just be like knocking it out of the park.
Well, it's crazy. So when I was doing a little bit of initial research, because we wanted to streamline this just a little bit. So we started like, just having things preloaded so that there's less downtime for you, our wonderful audience. And thank you guys. Actually, sorry. Thank you guys for your comments so far. The emails are lovely to see. Comments are lovely to get on our TikTok. We reached out to a couple of people that we reviewed for the mops just to say like, hey, you crushed it. And positive responses all around. Didn't reach out to anybody that we were like, you garbage. Well, but in all fairness, we didn't really stick on any videos that were truly like pitching. But as ever, if you guys have any links or if you have anything that you want us to review, please send it to soyouthinkyoucanpitch@gmail.com. Our TikTok is up now. We're sharing shorts from our episodes. The podcast, So You Think You Can Pitch, first episode is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. If you want the audio version, if you want us in your ears as you are driving to your job or working out, or I don't think this is a good workout podcast, but hey.
No, I wouldn't listen to this podcast while working out. Not at all.
Do you listen to podcasts when you work out at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to, you know what? This is embarrassing. I don't listen to anything when I work out.
No music, no podcast,
no headphones, no nothing. I go to the gym and I just
silence.
Sure. Well, so there's the crappy music that they're playing over the whatever, but I can't really hear it that well. But truly, like, music is distracting me when I work out, so I tend to just keep it just raw dog it.
If I have a workout that's over to like an hour long, I need a podcast. Like I can't do like a 2.5 hour run without like just.
Well, I don't run at all because
it could be this podcast. I would listen to us because I just need two people shooting the shit.
Yeah. Okay.
To get over the fact that it's one foot in front of the other for the next 2 to 3 hours.
Hey, this is bad podcasting, but tell me which version of the light you like. Do you want the soft light? That yellows me out. Do you want the mix or do you want the white light?
The mix.
The mix. That's what I think. Okay. Yeah. So this is because I don't run outside because my knees are not great. But I'll do the elliptical for an hour, no problem. But I bring a book and I put it on that thing and I.
Yeah, I do audiobooks too. I like that.
No, I'm talking physical book. I will physically read a book.
Like, is it paper? It's not even a Kindle. It's like a paper book.
Kindle. But I've used paper books before.
I think so have I in my life.
No, I mean on an elliptical. Like I've had one hand on it, and like it actually was really good for my core because I had to keep my upper body so still while I was. Because you can't read if you're going like up and down.
That's true.
Which brings me to microfiber.
I'm glad that wasn't a tangent or.
Now that you bring it up,
I'm glad we were really driving towards something there. That's
so you hit the feature. You hit on some of those features, like it's wildly antimicrobial with just water. Eco-friendly. You can use them for any use case. You have the microfiber mop with the Velcro thing on there. Throw it in the wash machine. I mean, so those are all the features. When you mentioned showing the chemicals and doing that comparison, like for a selling point, or like what is the urgency of the microfiber? Because that's been actually kind of a little bit hard for me to nail down as we were preparing for this episode of like what are we, it's obviously you're solving the problem of cleaning, right? That much is clear. But why microfiber over, aside from the things you mentioned, why microfiber over, well, obviously paper towels? I don't really have a good question here. I don't think
I get where you're going with it, but if you think about it, almost 80% or more of microfiber style cleaning that isn't microfiber is disposable.
Okay. Yeah.
And so, like, for me personally, this cloth goes in the washing machine and I use it over and over and over again. Whereas if I did the same tasks with paper towels, I'm just throwing them in the trash and wasting my money. And that's not smart. And same thing with the pads. How much money do consumers spend on Swiffer pads a year? Anywhere between $150 and $200, and that was back in the day. Now it's probably up to $250 with the way inflation is.
It's true.
And is that money that you just have to throw away? You're like, yeah, I don't mind pissing away $250 a year on these things that I just throw right in the trash. If you could have a reusable one that you rinse out and then just throw in the wash when you're done.
Yeah. And this is also something that I feel that internet pitching, that as always, we review paid endorsements online. So people are being compensated for their pitching online. So we feel we can critique it because it is their job and not their passion, unless it's both, which is fine. With our fairness, with our fair view of things. But with the microfiber, that I think one of the hardest things that when we were doing the live pitching that microfiber had is to demonstrate the difference. We would have the different tiles on the stage and we would like mark them with crayon and like all sorts of stuff.
That was a good part of the pitch, though. That was a good part of the demo, marking the stage with the crayons on the tile. And then also, I mean, it happened so early in the demo that it was sometimes hard to gauge if people were experiencing a wow moment because they were still kind of settling in and getting used to you and deciding if they trusted the whole situation or not. But man, that like toothpaste on the mirror, like getting the mirror all junked up and then just like cutting right into it and having one side of the mirror be perfectly beautiful and gorgeous and the other side of the mirror look like ass. Yeah. That was dope.
That was a good one. The mirror, the toothpaste.
And they work that well. They actually do work that well. That's the surprising part.
No. Yes. The wow moments have to come from somewhere. Like you can't manufacture them and you can't cheat them, and you especially can't cheat them live, right? So like, yeah, so we take the toothpaste, put it directly on the mirror, even like flick it with a toothbrush onto there to give it more. But I would rub it in too.
Yeah, you could do whatever you wanted. It was gonna clean it up.
And then the water thing, we had to demonstrate that too by, spraying it directly into our mouth. Like I will prove that this is water. And one of the, like, as I was training people, one of the notes that I would often give people, because some people have like germ things and things like that, I was like, if you need to wash the water bottle prior to you starting your shift, do it so that you can spray that into your mouth to prove that it is water. Because if you are not doing it, they are going to think, they're going to doubt, you know what I mean? Because the wow moment, it's like sort of like a magic trick in that you have to create the expectation of seeing something else so that when you do it, it has that huge explosion of, oh my God,
Yeah. I was bougie. I'd put filtered water in there. I would dump out the water from whoever ran the shift into the waterfall. And then I'd fill it up with like my little Poland spring water. I feel like if I was really thinking, I should have just filled it with Pellegrino and been like, let's go.
Hey, Pellegrino. Yeah, lava lo specchio. Absolutely. Yeah. So the wow moments, mirrors, tiles, like you cleaning environments that people are used to seeing. We had it. So it was a linoleum stage. Another thing with microfiber that was tricky was that like you couldn't be too close to the front of the stage because then you're like standing taller than the people. You had to like get them in.
And you're also upstaging the product.
Well, upstaging the product, yes, but in specifically with microfiber, I think it's more to do with like you need them because you're having them envision this using it in their home, right? So you had to like invite them in and make them feel and get them to feel comfortable. Not make them feel comfortable. You will feel comfortable. Is not a way to make someone feel comfortable, but to have them relaxed and envisioning this as a use case for something that they're doing, which I think internet pitching and social media pitching, microfiber will actually lend itself very well to that because you can shoot directly in your house. You can like do that use case. Okay. Yeah, so microfiber, I think
the other thing is what was microfiber's kryptonite? What was one thing that you would get that you were like, oh man, I can't sell microfiber to this person?
That's a good question. I do you have it? Do you have?
Yeah, I thought of it. Okay. I asked it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I can't think of anything.
It was when someone would go, I got all carpets. And I'd be like, you got carpets in the kitchen? They're like, oh, yeah, carpets in the kitchen. And you're like, you don't have carpets in the kitchen, but if you've got all carpets, the only thing I can get you is the cloth. I can't have you buying the mop with all carpets.
Yeah, okay, for sure. I was like, well, the walls then. You know, you got to clean those walls.
Yeah, that's true. You can use it to clean the walls. That's true. Maybe I wasn't working hard enough. Maybe I needed to call you.
This is why I was the trainer. Yeah, absolutely. Because I'd be like, baby, we got to get these walls. Like,
you're gonna you cleaning your ceiling?
Carpet on the floor. So, have you ever seen the movie Fateful Findings?
No.
Okay, I absolutely love bad movies, but this movie is so bad, it's beyond anything you've ever seen. And one of my favorite moments is they're in a ER, they're in an operating room. Well, it's a hospital room, right? That's clearly just somebody's house. And all the machines are off and all the oxygen tanks are set to 0. Like everything is not working, but they're panning slowly across the room. And I was watching with my daughter and she goes, is that carpet in a hospital? And I was like, oh, because I didn't even notice, but I was just like, oh my God, the very thought of having a hospital room with carpet, it's like, oh, it ain't ever, the first spill, it ain't ever going right.
No.
And you wouldn't want it to, frankly.
No. You got to have a shampoo service at least like every 2 days.
Yeah, you got to steam that shit. Absolutely. Okay, so let us jump into it. Any final thoughts?
No, I'm ready to rock.
We are ready to rock. Okay, well, let's get into some pitches. As ever, guys, don't forget, like and subscribe. Oh, I have the banner. I forgot. Look, so you think you can pitch TikTok and YouTube. So you think you can pitch.
So you think you can pitch at gmail.com.
Gmail.com. Great, let's go. Let me start this one over. It was playing in the background. I can see now.
Run and grab these.
Can you hear that?
Run. If you use microfiber towels in your house, you need to run and grab these. I got these in 10 of them. 10. They don't let you pick the color. They send you assorted colors, but they sent me 5 of the blue and 5 of this like.
She just go muted.
10 of these, free shipping. That's 60 cents a towel. You're not going to get that at the dollar store. It's not even the dollar store anymore, but you get what I'm saying. $5.99 free shipping. And you guys have a great day.
Okay.
Oh boy.
There is
there's a lot to be said there. The first thing is the shaking of the product, and we see this a lot. We see like people they get the product in their hands, and then they're like in the video like, this thing right here, this is so great, this thing. And it's like the product has to have some sort of like elegance to it. It has to be like just a little bit more on display, a little like on a pedestal almost. And I don't get that with her. So the handling already, I'm a little cranky about that. And then the commercial moment, the quote unquote urgency that you could argue is being built almost feels like begging. It's like, these are 60 cents a towel. Like, come on, get it, do it now. Like, go, please, I need you to buy these, please. Like it borders. Is it urgent because it's a great deal, or are you begging me to do it because you need me to buy? So I was kind of out on that. Yeah, the smacking, the turning. There's just a lot going on there. And like, how long is this?
We got 49 seconds, 50 seconds. So the first segment is all going to be like a minute.
So in 50 seconds, you could do so much more with this. We could have gotten a little bit of a demo. We could have gotten like, this is just 50 seconds of her repeating herself and begging you to buy because it's super quote unquote cheap. I don't see any skill in here whatsoever.
This was one, I was surprised that this is one of the top rated videos, because this one almost doesn't have a pitch to it at all. Yeah. This is almost just somebody banking on personality, rather than
and price.
Yeah, personality, price. There's like nothing here, right? Which is unfortunate, because I'm not, there's no demo at all, there's no wow moment, there's no
pitch. You can beg someone to buy something on TikTok for 50 seconds. Yes, you can do that.
But that's what's crazy, is that it is 50 seconds. Is that
the begging doesn't stop. She just keeps.
This is 5 seconds, like at most. And I don't know if it's designed to be a scroll past ad or not, but if it's designed to be a scroll past ad, like, why is it so long at all? Like, you could, like, in 5 seconds go. So, like, if I was gonna fix it, right?
Yeah, fix it.
I would open with the urgency of limited time microfiber towels, 10-pack for $6 and free shipping. These clean everything. And then like smash cuts of like cleaning a mirror, cleaning of this, cleaning of that. Like, act now.
Yeah.
In and out. Done.
15 seconds.
Like, she's talking like the color's bad. Like, why would you denigrate the product at all? What if that's somebody's favorite color, right? I can't imagine.
My favorite color is beet and white striped.
A muted salmon.
Don't pick on my favorite color, Steve.
That alienates me.
No, I like your approach there. I like to just get right down to business, and then the cut, boom, 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 clean, and off we go.
Well, because that's all it is.
Click, link below, baby.
Yeah, it's, guys, you have to act now. This 10-pack of microfibers is $5.99 with free shipping. You can use these for everything. And then use this. Cleans with just what, like 90% bacteria with
10 cloth.
That's even too much. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, absolutely. Machine washable. Like, maybe I would throw in maybe one feature in there.
I mean, it should be machine washable, because that's the biggest value driver for these, is that you're going to use them over and over again.
Yeah. Especially because, I mean, the only thing is, it does make me slightly nervous that a 10-pack is $6. Like, the quality, I almost feel like, but But yeah,
I mean, if
overall,
that's the
this
price.
is not
But then the other thing is like, how are they coming up with the prices, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, so that, like, yeah, I guess if you're explaining it, like, hey guys, promotional sale, blah blah blah, like, 10-pack for $6 with free shipping. Like, yeah, I guess
I
that's
just
kind
don't
of
think a
enough.
10-pack for $6 makes sense to a consumer. Like, I believe in the same way that there's a threshold for a consumer where they're like, that's too high to pay, I will not pay that. There's a threshold where a consumer goes, that's too low to pay, it can't possibly be valuable. You know what I mean? So like, you got to find that sweet spot. Like, I think the lowest you could go here is $9.99, like a buck of cloth, and even that, we're starting to like dance with danger a little bit.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I was trying to justify it with like some sort of
because
like, hey,
psychologically, spending $5.99 and spending $9.99 are the exact same thing to a consumer today, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. You can hear my typing, huh?
Sending me secret messages.
Secret messaging. I'll make it not secret. You're redlining your microphone. I was redlining mine too. I just dropped my gain to make it. Well, now you're muted.
Okay, well.
Here, go back. We'll show people behind the scenes. Because when we did the sound test, like, you're like, this is me talking at a normal volume. I was like, no, give me your animated voice. And you're like, this is my animated voice. And I go, great. And then now we're in the show and you're like, brah!
Boogity boo!
Yeah. And I was like, it's just fully in the red and it is hurting my ear.
I'm just going to push the mic away from me a little bit.
That works too. Make sure you tap your desk as much as possible too. I love getting those. This is the problem with getting nice microphones, is that they start picking up everything. Pretty soon we're going to be in a studio, so you just get ready for that.
You guys just keep interacting with So You Think You Can Pitch at gmail.com, and soon we'll have our studio.
Oh yeah, we're not going to pay for it. You guys are going to pay for it.
All right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I need to be stimulated. That wasn't good.
Yeah, well, I don't know how good any of these are. I didn't.
All right, well, there's only one way to find out.
Yep, let's do it.
Most professional cleaners opt to use microfiber cloths. Neither have I, but I'm going to tell you anyway. First of all, they're very highly absorbent. They can actually hold up to 7 times their weight in water. Sham wow who? The tiny fibers are for a deeper clean. They're not called microfiber cloths for no reason. Microfibers can reach into crevices that not even a human hair could reach into. So this can remove unseen dirt and grime that the average cloth could probably miss. Unlike cotton cloths, which can just spread dirt and grime and dust, microfiber actually traps it, picking it up off the surface and removing it. Another great thing is that they're durable and they're reusable, so they can be washed and dried time and time again. Speaking of drying, they dry quicker than the average cloth as well. This reduces the risk of mold buildup and also just having a general stain. So next time you're shopping for cleaning stuff, for the good old microfiber cloth set. And don't forget to chuck us a follow for more tips, tricks, and cleaning motivation. Bye!
Okay, that last part, I'm into that.
Chuck us a follow. So, what do we think?
The last little demo section I was into, because there was actually something to clean. Most of the demo was her cleaning stuff that looked very, very clean already.
That's true. There was.
I wasn't into that, because I'm like, if you're gonna go through the trouble to edit the video, to do a zoom in, to show me how the cloth works, then show me how the fucking cloth works.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it is looking very much at sort of it's like a demo. Well, it was a little too feature heavy up until it got to the point of the actual cleaning and actually showing you how these things were cleaning, right? Like what we were talking about in the beginning is there has to be a wow moment. Well, there has to be a wow moment with any pitch, right? Just like you can't. We've spoken to this in previous episodes of you are creating that urgency and you're solving that problem, but you are also wanting to have peaks and valleys in your presentation such that you are either setting their expectations up for like super low, like like why no one has done any toothpaste on the mirror, I have no idea, because that seems like just an
I can't wrap
obvious
my head
way.
around it yet either.
Because you just put the mirror at an angle, and then even if you're seeing yourself filming yourself in the mirror, like you're still cleaning it. So I don't or put the glass in front of the camera and put the toothpaste on it. Even like if you wanted to get fancy, like do a time lapse of like letting it dry on there, right? Like 24 hours later, this cleans like with just water. Boom, done. Right?
I'll be honest with you, man. I'm like this close to taking this whole rig into my bathroom right now and just doing it. Just toothpaste right on the mirror, man.
This is how easy it is, people.
You'll be in my tub watching it happen.
Just please put pants on first. That's all I can ask. Don't stifle me.
I make
yeah, so I like that she went into more features. I like that.
I like that a lot. Yeah, she had good things to say about the microfiber,
but it just wasn't. The wow moment wasn't there.
White wasn't there. You know what?
The wow
really,
moment.
To deconstruct it a little further, what she was saying was so on point.
Yeah.
And what I was seeing was not the equivalent of what she was saying, because everything was already clean, and then I was just seeing her wipe a cloth on an already clean space. So it created some cognitive dissonance in me as the consumer, because I'm like, what you're saying is that it's awesome for cleaning, but what I'm seeing is that you're just cleaning stuff that's already clean and that it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
And so that dissonance, I think in a consumer situation leads to distrust.
Yeah. If I'm being very generous, I would say that maybe the thought process was that they're talking about picking up bacteria, which is not something you can actually see. But
I did like the tail end though, like when she was in the shower and she got the shower grime up, like that's right on the money. But like, where was that the whole time?
Yeah, I agree.
Like this gorgeous, like, was that her house? Is that a house she's cleaning? Like, I feel like there was stuff
that is somebody that took a marketing class, is what that is. So there's a principle called like it's I forget, it's like associative buy-in or something like that. I forget the exact term, but it's like by presenting a successful, beautiful house, the association is if you use these products, you will have this beautiful it's trying to just cash in on that emotional feeling of sprawling vistas, right?
I mean, I had microfiber for years and I'm still living in a 1-bedroom apartment. So
so that piece do not work.
I think I need to go buy more microfiber. Where's that link? Can you pull that back up? Maybe I just got the wrong kind.
The missing piece. Are you in trouble for tax evasion? Well, microfiber. Not gonna make it worse. Oh, that microfiber of mine. Absolutely. Yeah, and so there was a little bit of a demo, was a little bit better, but yeah, I'm not seeing a great trend here. It's crazy that these were the top ones, frankly.
I'd hate to see the bottom ones.
All right, moving right on.
It's about which microfiber cloth I use, and mail from TikTok shop. I got the 2-color pack. You get 40.
Can you hear her?
Can you?
She cut out midway when you started adjusting the sound.
So you couldn't hear that at all?
Not once you started fiddling with the sound, no.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Now, can you hear? You can't hear?
No.
Lord have mercy. Why is this doing this again? All right.
I could hear her when she started. I don't know what happened after that.
The sound was so loud in my headphones. I dropped the slider, but it's back up, so I don't know. Let me try this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties.
It's getting to the point where I'm gonna need
Where I vamp? Is this the part where I vamp?
Yeah, well, when I asked if you could hear it, shaking your head no wasn't great for audio. I will say that.
Can you hear it? You just mime the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Can you hear this? Can you hear it?
No, I can't.
You
I can't.
Same. Che cosa hai fatto?
Che cazzo ho fatto?
Io non posso niente. Io non posso fare niente. Okay.
Non lo sento.
Maybe it's you.
Come?
Because I've tried all the tricks that made it work last time. I guess with one exception. Hold on.
Boh.
Aspetta. Yeah, but definitely just don't say anything, you know.
I got the 2-color
Yep.
pack. You
I
get
got it.
microfiber cloth. That is insane for a steal of the price. They have so many different colors. These are not your vibes, but these are, I swear, the best microfiber cloths. They don't shrink. That is the best part. So I just label them for everything that I'm using. That way I'm not using the same microfiber cloths from the bathroom and the kitchen. This one is for the bathroom, and then this one is for the living room. I just put an L or a V. They are the best microfiber cloths, and you get 48 pack. I really don't even think you can get that big of a pack in other stores. So this is a win for me because I do a lot of cleaning, and they will last very long. I put these in my car. I put them at home. Microfiber cloths are a must if you want to clean the right way.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All right.
That was hard.
The thing is, there were parts about it that I liked, strangely.
Yeah?
Like, it had potential. Stop.
So many questions.
Yeah? Was that the end of your thought?
Like this was good. This was bad.
Okay.
This was good. This was bad.
So what Peter is not describing is holding the microfiber with like purpose,
Corner
like
to
holding
corner,
it taut, corner to
Make sure that
corner,
it's
showing the
presented.
full, right? And when the second one where he said this, he was
letting it
dragging
dang,
his
like running your
finger,
finger down the side of it,
but with purpose, right? Not
Yeah.
shaking it, not moving it around, not.
but then like
Yeah.
waving the white flag, like, no, I'm out on this. And then some of what she was saying was good. It'll last you for years and years. You're going to use them in the bathroom. You're going to use them in the kitchen, the car. It's an absolute necessity if you're someone who cleans. Microfiber cloths are going to be great. They're reusable. You put them in the wash. I use them over and over and over again. I have different colors for different areas of the house. All that's wonderful. But like it was on the backs of like some weird stuff that kind of felt disjointed here and there as well. So I just had trouble with it because I wasn't going to buy, but I also didn't hate all the aspects of it. In fact, I liked some of the aspects of it, but it was just like a little misguided. I feel like she needed direction.
She needed me to come into her store and train her. I didn't like this at all. I didn't really think there was like, because everything was delivered with such a flat tone that I didn't get the peaks and valleys of the presentation, and I didn't care, and I tuned out to what she was saying because it was all just like this flat delivery. There was little to no energy at all,
but some people like that. I agree with everything you're saying. I agree with no peaks and valleys. I agree that you can tune it out, but I'm also going to counter and say that some consumers like to see a salesperson that almost seems disengaged with what they're doing because they're like, oh, this person's not trying to sell me anything. You know what I mean?
Well, absolutely. But I will take that point. But my counter is still that, like, if I'm doing like a lazy Sunday in a slow store, or like if I do want to just do a low key pitch or something to that effect, I will deliver everything as matter of fact. But as opposed to being like, this is da 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 da, because she had this like, I can use these in the kitchen and I have them for different size and it's great because of this, and it's all like this run-on sentence, right? But if you're delivering it with that, if you want to deliver it with low energy, matter of fact, but you still like, there still has to be a variance, right?
Yeah, give it to me.
Well, just saying, it's like, so these are really, it's like when you have these reusable microfibers, they're very durable. You can use them on any surface in your house with just water. It picks up 99% of bacteria. I actually like to label mine so that I don't misuse the cases. Throw them into the wash, give them a dry, and then they're ready to go. The static actually picks up dust, which is interesting. So I'm like, I'm not engaged with the people, but I do care about what I'm saying in the fact of like, I think the reason this triggered me so much is that this is my style of pitching, is that I don't care if you buy. I don't, because I'm going to make my sales regardless. And if you are able to understand the value of what I have and this is for you, then you should buy it. If you don't, then don't. I don't care. You know what I mean? And that very much worked for me. So I feel like she's a pitchman, hawker after my own heart, with like after my own style, but it's ineffective, especially like you said with the handling and stuff like that. Yeah.
I like I said, I don't disagree.
Yeah, because we can even
about which microfiber.
But like the way she's holding them initially is right. That's right.
Yeah, so she's holding it.
Color pack, you get 48 microfibers.
That's right.
That is insane.
Frozen in time. It's the shaking and the distraction. She needs direction. She's got good potential. She just needs someone to show her, look, this is actually the way it's supposed to be done for these reasons.
But it was that moment. That was one of the examples of that moment. She's like, this is actually a 48 pack. That is insane. And I'm like, I don't feel like you think it's insane. You know what I mean? I don't, like, it's just so flat. The delivery is just so flat. I hate it. Sorry. Because even if you're doing it low energy.
Steven, I feel like you're like, I already established how flat you can go while still caring enough to sell. and you, madam, cannot go flatter than that.
But that's my point, is like, it doesn't, like, flat isn't the problem. It's the, like, I can tell you don't care. Like, you can not care about people buying, but like,
you got to care about the product at least.
You got to care about the product. I mean, this is a paid advertisement. I mean, anyway.
It only has 300 likes.
Yeah. So Well, that's something that I think we kind of, on the last episode, we kind of like slightly
that.
addressed the issue of that, of like, these people might have a lot of followers, but that doesn't mean they're good at pitching. That just means like people are gonna pay them to pitch because of that exposure. But yeah, we're fixing the narrative here. Okay, let's go on. I'm gonna try to go back to the other tab to see if this works.
Oh.
Can you hear this?
Nope.
Okay.
Another $1 off of these.
Can you hear that?
Reusable. Toss them in the washer and dryer. So much so, I actually have some sitting over here that I just took out of the dryer. You're going to get 10. But what I see a lot of people doing with the sale, they're stocking up. So if you love them as much as I do, you probably want to get a good 20 minimum. So you're going to get 2 sets because they come in 10 in a count. They come in 2 different colors. These are the ones I just smell so good. I washed them in honey. They are still keeping texture. The towel is so durable. I love that you can just toss them in the washer, toss them in the dryer, fold them up so they're ready to use. I actually use mine for washing dishes, cleaning up small spills. I have one in my son's bathroom so he can get his small mess, get that toothpaste out of the sink, and then we just toss them in the laundry. So click the link right here, and that way you can get the 10 count for, I think they on sale right now for $3.99. So you get an extra sale on top of that. But if you want to use them all around the house, I would suggest you to get 2 sets, okay? 2 sets of 10. The link is right here. Add it to the cart and pick your color.
Yo, do you think she's got a script on the side there? Did you see her eyeing up a little teleprompter?
I can't hear you now. Are you muted?
No. Do you think she's got a little teleprompter?
Yeah, this is something that exit the studio and come back. Reload it. I think you need to reload. Well, so we had ironed out all of these technical difficulties, and yet they persist. But yet, so do I. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, you know what? But the thing is, like, I have done sound engineering before. That is the craziest thing. Peter, do we have you back?
I hope so.
Nope. Okay. Go into your settings, check your microphone, check your audio settings. Is it showing a line? Because it's not showing a line. When you're talking, there's no input coming into StreamYard. So you need to either go into your sound settings or go into the StreamYard sound settings. Go into audio and test your mic. Because
it is working.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I'm getting a line, but there's no sound.
I tested it.
But with this pitch, like, as you troubleshoot that, I will give my thoughts on what we just saw. This was it was a very good pitch. There was a lot of, well, we just talked about energy, but I felt that the handling, like Peter was saying earlier, was a little bit not as good, but he's back and we are still not getting any sound. No, I cannot hear you at all, Peter.
Test 1, 2.
The input's not coming into StreamYard from your microphone. So that's the mystery.
Test 1, 2.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What do we think about that?
Okay, I see that there's input now, but there's no sound.
Why did that happen?
All right. Well, folks, this is not going to be resolved anytime soon, I don't think. If I could go over there and force Peter's computer to work, I would. I absolutely would, but it doesn't seem to be working. So either we're gonna take a break. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. Or you know what? What if we don't take a break and we end this episode early and we just do another episode later? How about that? All right, last try. Peter, how's it going?
About now.
Okay. So, folks, this is going to be part 1 of the microfiber episode, and we will be coming back to you later. Thank you so much.